New England Boating is brought to you by...
Welcome to New England Boating. I'm Parker Kelly.
And I'm Tom Richardson, and today we're coming to you from the village of Padanaram in South Dartmouth on the western shore of Buzzards Bay.
That's right, and back in the day, it prospered as a minor whaling port and was home to large salt works. Today, it's a beautiful village on the National Registry of Historic Places with colonial revival, late Victorian and federal architecture. I love it already.
Did you know that it was actually named by a man named Laban Thatcher, who settled here in the late 1600s and also saw parallels in his life to the biblical Laban, who lived on the plains of Naram in Mesopotamia, also known as Padanaram. Bet you didn't know that.
No, you are. A font of knowledge.
Yes.
New England Boating, Padanaram.
Let's go.
That lobster roll looks delicious. I'll give it to you. To another great destination.
Are you shopping for me? Oh, there's a fish. Parker's goofing around. Gonna miss. Make short, sharp sweeps with the rod. We want the fish that can eat that thing. Oh, yeah. Hang on, Parker.
Tom, don't joke. Well, we just arrived at South Wharf Yachtyard and Marina.
That's right. It's located just south of the bridge. We're about to meet with owner Dave Nolan, who's going to give us a harbor tour, and I think he's coming right now.
How
you doing, Dave?
Welcome to South Wharf.
Thank you.
Nice to see you.
Well, you ready to give us a harbor tour to tell us how to get from the Buzzards Bay into here?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So let's go do it.
I'd say you're the expert. So
Welcome aboard.
Just zoom in here a little bit on our Garmin. You can see this is Cuddy Hunk here, and we're going to have a really easy approach in.
So just follow the channel markers in, and it'll keep you clear of all the ledges and the rocks and everything there that you can see.
This is the channel coming in right here, and it's going to lead us right into Padanaram, which on your charts, as you can see, is going to be labeled as Apicanassa. I didn't even say that correctly. We call it Padanaram.
So that's New Bedford right there, huh?
That's correct. Right over around the point of Padanaram.
Mm-hmm. So you're real close to New Bedford and then the Cape Cod Canal.
Cape Cod Canal, and then of course we have Cuddy Hunk just right across the way from us in Martha's Vineyard. We like to think that we're right at the crossroads of all the most beautiful, cherished cruising grounds in New England.
Wow, well said. And all of the masts coming in, it seems like a sailing harbor.
Very much so. Padanaram has a lot of history to it. Whale ships were built in here. While a lot of the commerce was done over in New Bedford, a lot of the yachting was done right out of Padanaram. And you can see why. If you look over your shoulder, it's absolutely beautiful as you come into the harbor.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we're coming in here, you'll see that right over here is New Bedford Yacht Club. And then we're easy to spot because of the great building on top of our brick building.
So here's the fuel dock.
That's right.
Where the only place to get fuel in Padanaram Harbor, right?
Exactly. The channel brings you right into it, so it's really easy and really friendly dock staff.
Dave Nolan, South Wharf Yachtyard and Marina. Very nice harbor tour. Thank you very much, sir.
Well, thanks for having me along. It was a lot of fun
Yes.
with both of you.
Thanks, Dave. Very informative. Hey,
And
but
beautiful.
don't go away because we got more Padanaram coming your way, including some kayaking, some fishing, and
Right now we're going to go do a dock and dine at the Sail Loft. So the 100-yard walk from South Wharf Yachtyard and Marina, and I am famished.
Fantastic, we can help you out.
Hunt Latham,
That's right.
the manager, owner, operator extraordinaire here at the Sail Loft. Sounds so boaty. And we're hungry. Tell us about your extensive menu.
Well, we try to cover all the bases. We're kind of South Coast comfort food. A lot of great fresh seafood, fish and chips, fish tacos, baked mac and cheeses if you're looking for something a little heartier with lobster or pulled pork, and of course great burgers, flatbreads. We try to cover everything.
Yeah, and they let you dock for free
They do,
if you
yes,
show
yep.
a receipt to the restaurant.
Absolutely right. Yeah, it's free parking. It's really, really nice. You can come in for a couple hours, get a bite and a drink.
what a deal.
Yeah,
And a good
you can't
view.
beat it.
It's right. Well, South Coast comfort food. Let's go get some.
Oh, that smells delicious.
Got the peppers on top.
Oh,
What a great meal.
Yeah, the fish tacos were delicious.
Yeah, everything was
and
delicious.
And that scallop and bacon pizza.
What a surprise. Who would have guessed, right?
Yeah, so still to come.
We got fishing, we got kayaking.
Yep, but right now, after the break, I'm going to be in the village of Padanaram.
Sounds delightful.
Oh, Tom.
You're going to send me into this bridge abutment with my new Kraken. Oh, no. Oh.
You can hear that osprey over there. There's a couple other birds up there.
Check it out, baby. It's a kayak and a SUP. Let's sail.
Let's sail.
It's almost like a racing hull with a cruising top hat.
With more than 350 years of history, this quaint village is a boater's paradise and home to the New Bedford Yacht Club, which hosts the biannual Buzzards Bay Regatta. The Concordia was also built here, and of course Marshall Marine, where they build the Marshall catboats. I'm going to meet Jeff Marshall right now. Yeah. So Jeff Marshall, no coincidence there, Marshall Marine and the Marshall Cat. So tell us a little bit about the history in your family.
Sure. My father designed the catboats back in the early 60s. Grew up sailing in Narragansett Bay, racing beetle cats and small Herreshoff boats. Just had a love for the hull shape. Was also building fiberglass boats early when fiberglass was new into boat building, and decided it would be a good idea to build a catboat in fiberglass. So we were the first ones to do so. I think it met with some resistance early on. Started up in New Hampshire, where back then people building boats inland were, I don't want to say frowned upon, but no one really took them seriously. But then he moved down this way back in '63, I think it was. And from there, it just took off. It became an easy boat to maintain, comfortable sailing boat. All the catboats prior to that were wooden ones, requiring a lot of maintenance and time.
Sanding and all the maintenance that takes with a wooden boat.
This changed the aspect of catboating, and it took off from there. We're about 1,900 boats later. We're still going strong.
Spacious.
Comfortably seats 8. Yeah,
8.
Very spacious cockpit. Matter of fact, this boat and this boat are the same hull. This is just our day sailor version, and this is our standard cabin version. This really came about from feedback from owners of the cabin version that said, I have this cabin I never use, I'd rather have all cockpit. So we came up with this version in 2002. It's proved to be very, very popular for a lot of harbors, for people that just want to stay within the confines of a harbor or nearly outside of it. It works out quite well. Like I said, you can sail it single-handed quite easily, or go out with 7 or 8 of your best friends. Yeah, it works out well.
That's very nice.
So,
they're gorgeous, really.
Now this one here, like I said, same hull, just a cabin version. This one is completed and ready to deliver on Thursday. And
so people still buy this one. Some people still do like to do more than a day trip. They like to go overnight. So about equal?
Actually, the majority go with the cabin version.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably 3 to 1. Cabin version to the day sailor.
Yeah, great that they can customize with you.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about what you do out here.
Yeah, well, in addition to the boat building, we have a surface operation and storage. We store 80 to 90 boats. I'd say most of them are in the water by now, which is a good sign. But it keeps about half our crew quite busy all year round, between the routine stuff, bottom painting, waxing, bright work, to engine rebuilds, to complete rig refits to hull refits. We like to sea trial and make sure all the systems are working properly, and to have the water right here certainly makes that a lot easier.
Can there be anything more pleasant than a sail on a Marshall Cat with Jeff Marshall right here in Padanaram? This sandpiper version he made for his wife, which is so sweet. I just love it. What a gorgeous night for a sail. Thank you so much.
Fantastic.
What makes a cat a cat? It's obviously so special.
Well, a traditional cat is there were working boats way back in mid-1800s or so, but it's a wide, shallow boat, and the idea of it was to have a large cockpit so the fishermen could work their catch. And they'll drag for shellfish, they'll drag for fish. There's even pictures of them harpooning swordfish, which I'm not sure what they did when they got them, but they were pretty hardy souls back then.
course, we've already met Dave Nolan, who's the owner of South Wharf Yachtyard and Marina. Took us on a wonderful harbor tour, and now we're going to get a tour of his facility here. Tell us about South Wharf Yachtyard and Marina.
Sure. We're very proud of the facility. We're fortunate to be the second family to own it since 1832.
Wow.
We actually have the act of the Boston Congress of 1832 granting the license for the Howland family to build the wharf. Holland, you may recognize the name from the Mayflower, the guy that fell overboard and they had to drag him back up on.
I heard something about that.
Yeah. So that's the family that began the legacy of South Wharf.
So a lot of history here at South Wharf Yachtyard, and you're continuing to expand, bring it into the future.
So I would tell you, if we have a mission of taking one of the most beautiful destinations, Padanaram, and providing resources to the traveling yachtsmen that you know that they want. You know, when they come in, it's my experience being one as well, when we go around, we want to know that there's restaurants and there's shops and, you know, something for everybody to do. But we also want to know, you know, do we have qualified technicians? You know, because inevitably when you're out in the water, electronic glitch or something goes wrong with the engine. So right behind us is Robbie Doyle and Bill Rebar's sail loft. So it's a working sail loft. I'd encourage you to go up. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. And then of course we have Cape Yachts, which is one of the largest Beneteau dealers in North America, Beneteau Power, Beneteau Sail, and then of course the Sail Loft, which I understand you guys are.
Very good food.
And they do dock and dine, as we mentioned earlier.
And you welcome transient boaters. You're the only marina in Padanaram that does accept transient dockage, right?
Correct. And we can handle anything from a little dink coming in for lunch up to a 140-foot yacht, you know, as long as we have the water down.
And how about your haul? You got a travel lift here?
We do. We have all of our equipment's remote control, so the travel lift will haul up to 55 metric ton. We're only limited by that as well as the width of the slip.
Excellent. Well, you'll feel welcome right here at South Wharf Yachtyard. Thanks a lot, Dave Nolan, for the rundown on your facility here. Hey, but don't go away, because coming back after the break, we've got lots more of Padanaram coming your way, including, let's see, a kayaking segment, and then I believe an evening cruise in some sort of Beneteau, but we'll keep that a surprise. Stick around. All right, well, we're here on the Apponeganset River, I hope I pronounced it correctly, with Samantha Ladd and Megan Farnham of Osprey Sea and Surf. They're a kayak shop, kayak rental, kayak lesson shop in Westport, and we're having a blast.
Where are you guys going to take us today?
Well, I was thinking it's because we have a little bit of a breeze, might be good to kind of get out of it a little bit, get into a little more protected water, into that really pretty estuary under the bridge.
That sounds lovely.
Let's get
lead the way
up the proverbial creek, but this time we'll have a paddle.
How long have you guys been kayaking?
Well, I've been kayaking since I was about 6 years old, but we've been teaching kayaking in Westport. We're going into our 16th year.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. This is just such a great spot because you've got a little bit of everything here. You know, you have a great family recreation area at the town area, a great boat ramp, lots of accessibility. The village of Padanaram itself is just super cool, really great little shops, you know, rich tradition of boat building, you know, lots of good stuff going on here. Well, this is Apponeganset Town Beach. Wednesday nights they do music. They have outdoor music at the little roundabout right there. Oh, there's a guy fishing. So you know, again, this is the kind of spot where you get you know, there's a lot of nutrients in the marsh. So you're gonna get the stripers and other fish and things kind of coming in here.
What's your favorite part about this particular place, besides the wildlife you're going to see?
I love this spot at sunset. This is a beautiful sunset location. It's super still and it's peaceful. Yeah, but sunset, kind of twilighty time.
Yeah.
There is an osprey sitting on that nest. This time of year when there are definitely eggs in that nest, and you got Mama and Papa Bird sitting on there. That little warning call they're giving us right now, they're basically trying to tell us, hey, hey, this is my spot, move it along.
Oh, Sam and Megan, you guys were awesome. Thank you for such a great tour. What a beautiful spot.
Oh, it's fantastic, and it's Padanaram Harbor, the hidden part of Padanaram Harbor.
So give them your website so that they know how to contact you.
You can contact us at ospreyseakayak.com or check us out on Facebook or Instagram, Osprey Sea and Surf.
Beautiful. We told you we had a surprise, and we do. This is Bob Chase, and this is Kevin Fraser, and they are yacht brokers from Cape Yachts, and they have a beautiful boat behind us that you may want to know what kind.
It is a Beneteau Sense 55 that we're going to go out for a nice evening sail.
A nice evening sail. Doesn't that sound dandy?
Oh yes, it is.
This is a beautiful boat. There's a lot of unique features, but really, it's a great boat to have a lot of friends over to a party. It sails beautifully, well appointed down below, sleeps with 3 cabins. It is just a great boat, a fun boat to sail. As you can see, we're going along at 9 knots here.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're cruising.
We're pretty
cruising along.
It's at about 10 knots of wind, and it's almost like a racing hull with a cruising topside.
The best of both worlds.
It is.
And bring all our friends along.
It is. You could have 15, 20 people in this cockpit, and it probably wouldn't even be crowded.
And so you can single hand this boat?
Yes.
Wow.
You could. All lines, a lead aft for the cockpit with electric winches, and the Sense 55, it's unique. It's unique that it's been out for about 4 years now, and it's been very popular, and it's, as you can see, a great sailing boat, and also a fun boat to have lots of friends on.
And so if I wanted to buy one, let's say, I would have a few sails first to see if I like it.
Yes, you'd be able to go for sale like this.
So you can test it
And we
test it here?
And then you would fall in love with it and say, I have to have this boat.
I have to have this boat. Tom,
I don't think it's in our budget, but we could see.
So seriously, let's enjoy this gorgeous night.
It is.
Thank you, Kevin. Alas, we must end another episode on this Sense 55 Beneteau. What a beautiful sail. Padanaram is perfect.
It is, and what a great place to, kayak, sail, cruise, visit by boat.
Dock and dine.
Go check out the shops.
Yeah,
Check
it's a
out
great
the
destination.
area.
It's a great destination you need to visit.
That's right.
But to find out where we'll be visiting next week.
Well, I guess you'll have to visit NewEnglandBoating.com.
And also follow us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all the social media things.
That's right.
Until next week, I'm Parker Kelly.
And I'm Tom Richardson.
See ya.
Bye.